Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. We are the Bourbon Brothers. My name's Gavin.
And I'm Jeff.
And today we are drinking Bowman Brothers Virginia Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
So the A. Bowman distillery is based in Fredericksburg, Virginia, which is about an hour south of Washington, D.C. It is a distillery under the Sazerac umbrella, and they have, in addition to bourbon products, they've got a gin, a vodka, and a rum. So, a smaller distillery, but they, being part of the Sazerac family, I think helps, get their profile outside of Virginia. The Bowman Brothers is the first of 3 levels of bourbon products, and the Bowman name is synonymous with a family of Revolutionary War heroes from Virginia. So this bourbon pays homage to their bravery and sacrifices during the Revolutionary War.
Absolutely, Jeff. Bourbon Brothers small batch is bottled at 90 proof. There's no age statement. Jeff, one thing I want to mention is how they store the barrels at the distillery. It's a very cool, unique way. Unlike most rick houses and at most major distilleries that have the barrels kind of on their sides, more or less, Bowman Brothers stores their barrels on ricks that are straight up, right, stacked on top of each other. So it's a unique little way that it's aged, and certainly imparts a different flavor profile.
Yeah, when we visited the distillery a few months ago, and one thing that they said about that, which makes a lot of sense, is when you have the barrels up and down, it gets the flavor from all sides of the wood, where when you have it horizontal, as most do, sometimes the top ones maybe don't impart as much flavor into the whiskey. So I thought that was, a different thing. I've seen some other small distilleries do it, but I think Bowman's was one of the first, people to store their barrels vertically in recent years.
Absolutely. So Jeff, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a nose. So Bowman Brothers small batch, Jeff. This is a very light, elegant nose.
Yeah, there's some, a little bit of sweet corn on there. I got some sort of cherry fruitiness.
Yeah, it's definitely an overall type of fruitiness bouquet here on the nose. That caramel is there. A light vanilla cream is also present.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily bursting with flavors, but there's a variety of sweeter notes here to be found.
Sure, and I think that'll transform itself onto the palate as well. Let's go ahead and take a taste. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, Jeff, as predicted, sharp but quick, elegant, short notes on the palate. Just like a tinge of sweet corn that's fairly subtle, a little burst of vanilla. Nothing entirely incredibly bold.
Yeah, I think, it's understated, but it does it well.
Sure.
If that makes sense. There's definitely a decent helping of corn in there. A lot of sweet notes follow, but it's not overly robust.
Yeah, it's definitely a one-lane highway. Not a lot of depth to it. From start to finish, you're just kind of getting like a nice sweet profile. A little bit of subtle spice at the end. Nothing too crazy, but a nice smooth whiskey. And a bourbon, for the price, around $30.
Yeah, it's $30 retail.
A nice quality bang for your buck whiskey. That's, to us, fairly local, and we like to support the local distilleries, and it's a nice whiskey.
Yeah, I like you said, Gavin, very drinkable, easy drinker. I think it's overall, it's what it does pretty well, but it's not something that's, people are banging the door down for necessarily.
Yeah, absolutely. The finish is quick, which is to be expected. Even probably drinks a little lower than 90 proof, to be honest, but something you don't mind drinking at all. Probably not something I would buy again, but nonetheless a good whiskey. Jeff, for our Bourbon Brothers rating, how would you rate Bowman Brothers small batch?
I think this gets a B. Like I said, quality product, good value.
Yeah, decent price.
So
yeah, we hope you enjoyed the video. If you've had the single barrel version or the small batch or even one of their limited releases that they do every fall or so. Let us know how you enjoyed it. You can follow us on Twitter at Bourbon Beer Reviews. We are the Bourbon Brothers. Cheers.
Cheers.